KNDY.
And a good evening and welcome. We're back at the Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center. The entire month of December, Marysville will be at home. That'll be a 5-game set. We're in the middle match here tonight with a 1-1 start for the Marysville girls and boys teams, respectively, this season, hosting Valley Heights and Sabetha in non-league matchups, opening North Central Kansas League play, and 3 league games back-to-back before the Christmas break. Clay Center Tigers come in tonight. On Tuesday night, it's Rock Creek, and a week from tonight, Concordia wraps it up for 2025. Then we spend most of the month of January on the road, including the midseason tournament, both boys and girls this year, at Nemo Hall Central in Seneca. And we do another road test before we come back home again into February. Delighted to have you along on the broadcast. We're still about 5 minutes away from tip-off. Teams warming up on the court. JV game went a little bit long this evening, and no one seems in a hurry to get started here tonight. The Marysville High Pep Band entertaining the crowd, filing in. Girls action tipping off for the first of our doubleheader, and boys play to follow. With live home and away coverage of all Marysville High football and basketball games on KNDY Marysville. We're at AM 1570 FM 94.1. Always streaming on our website, KNDYradio.com, and always available on our free mobile app. Download that for both your Android or Apple devices and take us anywhere you'd like with live coverage of Marysville High Bulldog Athletics, a service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members. A pregame look at our showcase Friday night feature game. Marysville hosting Clay Center. It's live on KNDY.
I'm Liz Warren, your Marysville Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That is why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Marysville Bulldog Athletics on KNDY. Call 785-562-5533 today or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My family and I are needing a place to stay in Marysville. Do you have any suggestions for a nice place?
I've heard that Heritage Inn Express is the best place in town. They have free breakfast and large rooms to accommodate the whole family. Plus, you can bring your pets with you.
Wow, really? I can bring my pets with me? I was hoping that I didn't have to leave them at home. Heritage Inn Express sounds like the perfect package for a whole family.
You can go see them at 1155 Pony Express Highway, Marysville, Kansas, or give them a call at 785-562-5588.
Opposite our broadcast, Max Blasky with the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week. Washington County hosting Lincoln. A busy weekend for the Tigers at home tonight with Lincoln and hosting tournament play, kind of an early season tournament format that some schools use where they play alternate courts. That is in what they call the Cloud County Classic. The T-Bird Classic is where I was going with it. They'll play the finals down at Cloud County in Concordia. Wanted to go Thunder. It started with the T, but it's T-Birds, right? So those are preliminary games for Washington County tomorrow. They're afternoon affairs, by the way. Full slate of Twin Valley League and North Central Kansas League play on this Friday night, early Friday night tip as the basketball season unfolds. Delighted to have you along on our broadcast, plus college action this weekend. Both Kansas and Kansas State take the air tomorrow. If I recall, it's a Kansas State pregame at 1 o'clock and a Kansas pregame at 4 o'clock on your respective affiliate stations, KNDY and KNDY FM. Both the girls and boys in action tonight for Marysville. The Lady Bulldogs are 1-1 on the season. A loss to Valley Heights, the season opener, 54-37. Valley Heights returning off a state tournament berth last year. Came back with a lot of experience and very tough defense that foiled Marysville. Forced 16, I think, first half, first quarter turnovers. 54-37 Valley Heights win. Lady Bulldogs look good, though. They avoided turnovers hosting Sabetha in their second match of the season, coming back just a night later. Marysville rolled to a 23-15 halftime lead and a 37-31 victory. So getting that win under their belt, they're 1-1 on the season, facing a winless Clay Center girls team. They're very young by experience standards, not so much by starter standards, but by experience standards. They've lost to Riley County 49-40, lost to Beloit 51-46 in their last outing. Starting lineups being announced, and for the visitors from Clay Center, Boston Craig is a 5'2 senior, Molly McGee a 5'8 junior, Miley McGee, sister, is a 5'7 senior, Lily Edwards, an all-state standout, is a 5'10 junior, and Savannah Bloomdahl is a 6-foot senior. A trio of seniors, a pair of juniors, starting for fourth-year coach Dalton Heiss. Tigers winless in 2 starts, their first league game of the season here tonight. For Marysville, Aubrey Dressman is a 5'6 senior, Casey Rush a 5'11 senior, Carly Milner is a 5'10 senior, Brindley Wolf a 5'7 junior, and Ava Spicer a 5'4 senior. Marysville with 4 seniors and a junior starting for Ben Wertenberger, fourth-year coach. The Lady Bulldogs are 1-1. And tonight is also their first North Central Kansas League match. Marysville, Clay Center, it's live tonight on TNDY.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to marysvilledentalcare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
Hey Bulldogs, the Marysville High School Alumni Association has a website for you, marysvillealumni.com, your one-stop hub for all things alumni. Submit your reunion details, update your contact information, and see what's going on with fellow grads. From class news to upcoming events, it's all a click away. Visit marysvillealumni.com and stay connected with the Bulldog legacy. Marysville High School Alumni Association. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog.
Casey Rush, 5'11", takes the tip from Savannah Bloomdahl, a 6-footer, and the Bulldogs with the ball right to left. Play between defenders underneath to Casey Rush, who turns to shoot for the opening score off the opening tip. Casey Rush led scoring with 17 and 16 points respectively in their first 2 games, so averaging 16.5 points a game. Casey Rush breaks the ice here tonight for an early 2-0 Marysville advantage. Long layup by All-State standout Lily Edwards, and the junior ties this ball game at 2 apiece. We're just 30 seconds in. Steal by Edwards ahead of 2 defenders. Easy layup for Lily Edwards. She had 31 points in that 51-46 loss to Beloit. So of 46 points, she had 31 of them. She will be a big part of this Clay Center team. Driving out of the far side corner for Marysville, Ava Spicer had a long layup block. Backdoor effort. Edwards, quick move top of the key. Boy, she's fast. Near side, Boston Craig in the paint. Shot off the glass is up and good for Molly McGee for a 6-0 Clay Center lead. They've scored all 3 possessions. One on a steal from MHS. Spicer near side, had the ball knocked away by Molly McGee. Stays with MHS from the baseline. Crowd filing in, still plenty of good seats. It's warm inside tonight. Sporting Melandall hoodie just in case. And with a cold winter weekend coming our way. Bulldogs have the opening basket, trailing 6-2. Here's a Marysville turnover. Pass came from Aubrey Dressman off the top of the key, and I think that's where they look on a foul whistle. Tigers left to right here on the road tonight as Edwards checks right side of a lane. Fires cross court to Boston Craig. Cross court coming near side to Mila McGee. Then far side back to Craig. Shot near the free throw lines. Up and good. Soft touch for their big 6-foot senior, Savannah Bloomdahl. The center gets her first score. 3 of 5. Clay Center Tigers on the books. Leading Marysville 8-2 as Ben Wertenberger takes timeout with 6:15 to play here in the first.
Update your home today with a new look from Feldkamp's Furniture Mart. See their tremendous selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets and furniture, as well as bedding, accent pieces, appliances, and more. Financing options for any budget up to 24 months with no interest, as well as free delivery, making buying local easy. Shop Feldkamp's Furniture and Flooring in Marysville today.
Dressman, Rush, Milner, Wolf, and Spicer, the starting five for Marysville's Ben Wurtenberger. He'll go deep on the bench, has at least in the opening two games this year. Craig, Molly, and Miley McGee, Edwards, and Bloomdahl, the starting five on the other side. Through traffic, pass came in the paint, no opportunity. They work it back, down low to Casey Rush. Double shot on her own rebound, doesn't want to fall. Checking out with a rebound is Carly Milner on the far side. Bulldogs on a couple of offensive boards, but boy, they're having a hard time buying a basket. Here's a Davis Spicer miss underneath, but a follow. Inside for Carly Milner. Finally gets a Bulldog score. They're second in the contest. Trailing play center 8-4. Now with 5.5 minutes to play in the first. Man-to-man defense. Perimeter passes. Craig out between the rings. Defenders follow even a couple steps off the arc. Ball is batted away from the lane, off to Craig coming from the far side. She'll hand to Edwards on a reset. To Craig underneath. Edwards looking for an assist and gets it. Boston Craig with the backdoor layup. Nobody looking her way. She's just a little 5'2 senior. Shouldn't be an inside rep, right? Wrong. Rush, triple team pressure underneath. Kicks it out to the arc. Shot by Brindley Wolf, missed. Boards out to the Tigers. Starting a 10-4 early advantage, middle first quarter. Play near the paint, Molly McGee. Long hook over two defenders. And Molly McGee has a pair. It's 12-4 Tigers with their biggest lead in the ball game. At 4.5 minutes and counting. Perimeter passes, quick for Marysville. Long shot by Aubrey Dressman. Fought a little bit iron. Wolf got the rebound opposite baseline. Aubrey top of the key, missed a three. And again with a board is Wolf. Well, there's been a half a dozen or so Marysville offensive boards, but they just cannot buy a basket. Here's an early foul whistle. Miley McGee's first. Brings Aubrey Dressman to the line. She's a 5'6 senior. It's good. Trio of substitutions checking in for MHS. Kenley Holly's a 5'5 sophomore. Reese Packett's a 5'3 sophomore. And one more snuck in on me there. It's like Emma Sparks, 5'8 junior. Miss. Rebound to Rush. Follow hook in the lane, doesn't drop. Edwards brings it down for the Tigers. Under 4 and counting. Play center leads 12-5. Edwards crashing into Casey Rush near the paint. Shots up and good for Lily Edwards' third score in the ball game. She's off and running with a strong start this season. Pass stolen by Edwards on the baseline, her second pick here tonight. Ball knocked by Aubrey Dressman. Nice save by Aubrey on the baseline. That was tracking out of bounds. She made a valiant effort to keep it alive for the Bulldogs on the pass back in to Packett. Top of the key three for Holly. Missed off the front of the rim. Rush with the board. Backs into two defenders. She was fouled. Casey Rush can get the deuce with a free throw opportunity. Count the basket. Foul on Savannah Bloomdahl's her first. Second team foul. Berkeley Gieselbeck's a 5'8 sophomore, and Elena Libby is a 5'7 junior checking in for the Tigers. As Rush is at the line first time tonight. Got another substitution. Leah Wurtenberger's a 5'4 junior. Coach's daughter. Daisy at the stripe in her on pink sneakers tonight. Puts it away, and she's got 5 points. Trims that Tiger lead to 6. Rush will pick up Edwards at midcourt. Senior guarding junior standout. Playing the paint. Shot wouldn't fall for Jade Richter. She's a freshman, snuck in while I looked away. 5'11 freshman. And Richter was fouled. Bulldogs' first personal is Sparks. Richter at the line, first time tonight. It's good. Reluctant, but good. Boys action will follow tonight between games. We had Ben Wertenberger on the coach's corner this week. He'll talk about the Marysville girls program this season. Second look, bounced off the rim. Rush amidst defenders, brings down the board. Bulldogs right to left with a pass deflected out of bounds off MHS. Here's Boston Craig, Tiger starter, back in. Visited with Rocky Downing, the play center broadcaster. He said his team's young, expect a lot of substitutions, although they don't go especially deep. And I said, yeah, Marysville likes to go as 10 deep. Berkeley Gieselback turnaround hook on the baseline, buys the first field goal off the bench, and it's 17-8 Tigers. Emma Sparks blocked on the baseline between defenders. The ball would tip out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Checking in is Savannah Bloomdahl. Starter with an early foul. She's their size inside at 6 foot. After that, Edwards comes in at 5'10", a reserve at 5'11". Leah Wertenberger trying to grab hold of the ball on the far side, was fouled by Boston Craig. It's her team's third. Another starter's back in, Molly McGee. Bulldogs, a manner of 3 field goals so far. We're not quite 6 minutes in. Wide open shot from the near side, rattled the cage. Wouldn't fall for Wertenberger. Fouls start to stack up here. Savannah Bloomdahl picks up her second, bringing Casey Rush back to the line. She connected on the back of an old-fashioned tray moments ago. First one here is short. Bulldogs 2 of 4 at the line, nothing to brag about. There's Jade Richter, freshman reserve, checking in for Bloomdahl, back out for their second foul. Take her size off the court tonight. That could be a factor. Rush on a miss again. Edwards is high for the rebound. Craig coming out of the far side corner. Backdoor effort through traffic doesn't fall. Offensive board to Richter. Molly McGee near the free throw line. Finds Edwards in the forecourt directing traffic. Works around Casey Rush underneath. Forced that shot. Casey avoided the foul. Nothing she could do to stop Lily Edwards on a fourth score. Double-digit lead for the Tigers, 19-8. In the paint to Rush. 8 foot away. Nice soft touch by Casey Rush. She's got 7 tonight. And it's 19-10. Buck 25 remains here in the first. Man-to-man defense. Guarding the Tigers outside the paint. Edwards scoots way deep underneath. Kicks it out on the far side wing. Shot missed by Gieselback. Rebounds out to Kenley Holly. Play to Rush. Nice job. Casey Rush gets the assist out of the corner from Leah Wertenberger. And Casey's got 9 and Marysville's 12 points. It's 19-12. Edwards still on the dribble, top of the key. Near side pass. Bringing it back to the top. Long layup miss by Molly McGee. Following the paint miss by Berkeley Gieselback. And Rush takes the board. Bulldogs down double digits moments ago. Trailing by 7. Far side corner. Wertenberger 3. Rims off, little flat, doesn't fall. Tigers have it with under 18 remaining. Edwards in the paint. Spins to her left. Shot missed. Rebound is out to Holly. 4 seconds left. Wertenberger shot blocked on the near side by Jade Richter at the buzzer. And our score at the end of one, Clay Center 19, Marysville 12. But hold the phone. There may be just a bit of time left on the clock. It's not going to amount to much. They left a tenth of a second on the clock. And whether they'll put any more than that back on, the ball was tipped out while it was counting down, but I didn't see the point. Here's a trio of substitutions off the Marysville bench and a pair for Clay Center. Whole lot of nothing here. They're just going to leave it at a tenth of a second. Okay, ain't nothing you can do with it. I don't think even technically you can get a shot off in a tenth of a second. Aubrey Dressman does try, but it dances high off the glass. And as we said moments ago, 19-12 Tigers end of one.
Tension in Marysville is a leading national manufacturer and marketer of custom envelope products. Great career opportunities include operations, sales, customer service, accounting, tech, and administrative support. Go online to tensioncorp.com for the Careers tab for more details on currently available opportunities. And apply today with Tension Corporation in Marysville, an equal opportunity employer. Building on years of service to the community, Mason Tax and Accounting is now Main Street Tax and Accounting. Accountants Tony Yossi and Jess Miller strive to build on 20-plus years of personal, detail-oriented service to their clients. From bookkeeping and payroll to individual tax preparation to ag and business tax services, Main Street Tax and Accounting is your hometown expert. Still located at 1101 Broadway in Marysville. Stop by or call 562-2710. Main Street Tax and Accounting, where the name is new but the service hasn't changed.
Clay Center 19, Marysville 12, North Central Kansas League girls action. First of our doubleheader tonight. Max Lasky's on our sister station, FM 95.5, with Washington County hosting Lincoln. Of course, we'll check all the NCKM and TBL scores on the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show. Twice each hour game nights in the service of Farm Bureau agents Patrick Goody in Marysville, Bryce Leonard, and Nate Welch in Washington. Well, Casey Rush, strong start, 9 of Marysville's 12 points. The other field goal belongs to Carly Milner, the other free throw to Aubrey Dressman. For Clay Center, led by Lily Edwards, but they've got half a dozen players, including 4 starters, have scored. They've held as much as an 11-point lead, up 7 at the moment, with a steal in the forecourt by Marysville's Reese Packett. Red and black, take it right to left. Packett look in the lane. Bounce pass far side to Hannah Weitzel. She's a 5'10 sophomore, checked in at the quarter. Weitzel shot off the near side. Baskets will not fall for Marysville. Doing a great job on the offensive board. Here's Carly Milner trying to grab it in the far side corner. Was forced out of bounds. Marysville's getting second, in some cases third shot opportunities. Nothing falling. Lily Edwards coming near side. Man-to-man pressure. Off the paint, Molly McGee. Back to the far side, Craig. Works through traffic underneath. Bloomdahl's under a lot of pressure. Near side, Miley McGee. Shot missed. 3-point effort. Rushes down with yet another board. Casey had 9.2 points a game, 8.5 rebounds last year. She's averaging 16.5 points a game this year, and I've not seen the rebound numbers. Free throw line shot by Molly McGee, missed. Foul coming away. A second on Boston Craig. Pair of early fouls on Craig and Bloomdahl for Tigers. Still a 19-12 affair. Second stanza underway. Bounce pass through traffic. Carly Milner was coming baseline to rush in the paint. Couldn't connect. It was tipped off the Tigers out of bounds. Laura Hammond is a 5'5 freshman, a second freshman off the bench for Dalton Heiss. turnaround shot in the lane by Milner was deflected. Tigers bring it back the other way. Foul whistle away from the ball. He's got tripped up there, top of the key. Casey Rush was guarding Lily Edwards. That's an unenviable task. And she tripped up a Clay Center Tiger there at the key. Her first, team's first in the quarter. Only Marysville's second foul whistle tonight. Little reverse underneath by Molly McGee, doesn't drop. They get the rebound out to Bloomdahl off the free throw line, missing a shot. And here's Molly McGee, whistled for a foul. Second Tiger team foul. We're under 6 to play in the second quarter. Neither team scored in the second. Pass comes into traffic to Aubrey Dressman, ties up, and a jump ball is whistled. Here's Emma Sparks, junior reserve, back in for MHS. Bulldogs inbounds baseline. Hand off up front, Dressman. Far side, single dribble, Weitzel. Out top, Hackett. Dressman, right side. Looking for a long layup. Was fouled on the effort by Lara Hammond. It's her first, third team foul. And brings Dressman to the line for a pair. She went 1 for 2 early on. Our broadcast coverage is service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members. Tell them thanks for their continued support. Dressman missed on her first look. Shoots again. Very reluctant. It came hard off the backside, then bounced inside the front of the rim. Fell for a free throw. And our second quarter score on the board. As Marysville's down now at 6, 19-13, trailed by as many as 11 earlier this evening. Following a screen, Molly McGee near side to her sister Millie. Millie or Miley? I probably should have checked that. It's double L, so I'm going with Millie tonight and stay with that. Millie and Molly seems appropriate for McGee sisters too, right? Here's a turnover. Bulldogs take it. Playing a tight Clay Center defense, just not allowing any opportunities to penetrate. Perimeter pass as Brinley Wolf launched a three, missed. Tiger basketball. Crossing. Give, top of the key to Lara Hammond, and the freshman gets her first score, taking it to the cup on a right-hand layup. It's 21-13 Tigers. 4:25 to play, first half. Consistently double team pressure on the Marysville ball handlers. Here's Sparks, splitting defenders, missed a left-handed layup. Tigers bring it back. Aubrey Dressman battling with Millie McGee in the near side corner. It's off the red and black. Tigers, Lily Edwards with a launch for three. Missed. Outside off the near wing. Bulldogs play low to rush. Backed up into a defender. Turnaround shot. Missed the iron. Edwards was guarding her from the backside. Here's Clay Center. Down low, turnaround shots, good by Savannah Bloomdahl. It's her second score over a defender, and the lead goes 23-13. Back to double digits and a 10-point margin. Pass in the lane, intercepted by Molly McGee. Tigers get the momentum swinging their way. They have the only second quarter field goals. We're now at 5 minutes in. Marysville settled for one of two free throws in the second quarter. Little fake by Molly McGee. Plays to her sister on the near side. Lob underneath, tipped off several times, including a pair of Bulldogs. Here's Elena Livey, junior reserve off the play center bench. May not go deep, but they have a lot of rotation. Tigers winless 2 starts. Marysville is 1-1. Loud came into traffic. Bloomdahl kicked it off quickly to Hammond. She missed the shot, and Bloomdahl got a third foul whistle. She spent some early time on the bench. That's 3 fouls on Bloomdahl, the big 6-foot center for Clay Center. Wartenberger's back in for Marysville. Richter comes in for Bloomdahl. Bulldogs down 10. Haven't scored a field goal in the second stanza, and it's been longer than that. Rush off the baseline, drawing a lot of defensive pressure. Play near the paint. Turnaround puck over a defender miss by Emma Sparks. Bulldogs keep it in play. Yet another impressive offensive board. Here's Aubrey Dressman splitting defenders in the lane. That one hits the base of the net. Rush tried to save it inbounds, but it's intercepted by Elena Livey. Here's Clay Center leading 10. Edwards forced deep underneath. Doing a good job guarding there. Left of the lane. Shot missed by Hammond. Follow off the left baseline by Edwards missed. A third effort missed underneath by Richter. And Jade Richter is between defenders. I guess they ruled it out of bounds off Marysville. Okay. I thought there was going to be a contact foul. Tiger basketball. Vision on the near side. Results in a trip-up foul. Emma Sparks picks up a second personal foul. Second Marysville team foul. Nearing halftime, we've got 1:42 remaining. Steal on the inbound pass by Holly. Dressman turns out far side. Wertenberger off the near wing. Three-point shot won't go again. Probably missed 10 or 12 three-pointers for Marysville tonight. Haven't hit one. Couple of player rotations here. Scant time left in the first half. Boy, the second quarter is really slow to a crawl, though, hasn't it? It was 19-12 at the end of one, and it's gone 4-1 in the second quarter. Lily Edwards gets first personal foul, and that's 5 team fouls. Brings Anna Weitzel to the stripe, first time tonight. It's good. First score off the Marysville bench. Lady Bulldogs are 4 of 7 at the stripe. And a second look. It's good. Trims the lead to 8. First of 3 back-to-back league games for Marysville, hosting Rock Creek Tuesday, Concordia, a week from tonight. Same story, I think, for Clay Center. They've got 2 left ahead of the Christmas break. Shot right side of the free throw line by Millie McGee missed. Edwards tracks down the board baseline. Under a minute and counting. Clay Center showing patience with the basketball. Marysville trying valiantly to tip it away. Hammond off the near side. Out top to Millie McGee. Missed the shot. Nice board by Kinley Holly. Gives Marysville possession, trailing by 8. With a half minute remaining, Aubrey Dressman kind of looks over to the bench. I'm kind of thinking they might try to play the clock out. Marysville had a Casey Rush score off the opening tip. That's been Marysville's only lead. It's been double-digit leads for Clay Center much of this first half. And Dressman takes it far side as the clock rolls under 10. She's whistled for a palming violation, and a turnover leaves just under 8 seconds left. Dalton Heist quickly sends Boston Craig and Molly McGee back in the lineup. They'll go the length of the court. Casey's going to pick them up at midcourt, again with just under 8 seconds left. Edwards in no hurry on the far sideline. Comes top of the key, launches a big three, missed off the front of the rim at the buzzer, and her score at the half in our girls match here tonight. Clay Center 23, Marysville 15.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. Find a dealer like Mike's OK Tire who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. See Mike's OK Tire in downtown Marysville for tires, repair, alignment, and service.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
300, that's fire 5-2.
Along with the new 2026 Chevy Silverado pickups, the Notice Motor Company in Marysville has a new 2025 Chevy Blazer, a 2026 Chevy Tahoe, a pair of new 2026 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive, and a pair of new 2026 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive models at the Notice Motor Company in Marysville.
When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber. Close to home, spend your time working and not fetching. Easy pickup or delivery available, and their prices are competitive on all of your building needs. From lumber to siding, roofing, paint, windows, and doors, to the tools to get the job done. Make the easy choice the first time with Cromie Lumber, Marysville and Washington. As always, they appreciate your business as they work to help you save time and money. When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber.
Bruce Dierking with Bulldog Basketball on KNDY, on air, online, on our mobile app. Home and away coverage is service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members. Clay Center girls lead Marysville 23-15 at the half. A tale of two quarters, if you will, as the first quarter went to the Tigers 19-12. Yeah, it was 19-12. And the second quarter was Clay Center 4 and Marysville 3. What happened, you say? Well, they slowed Casey Rush down for Marysville. She had the first score of the night for Marysville. Little drop underneath after she took the tip off. But she scored 9 points all in the first quarter, then went silent in the second 8. And then on the other side, Lily Edwards had all of her 8 points in the first quarter. Marysville did a great job guarding the All-State junior. Edwards with 8 points, Casey Rush with 9 here at the half. It's 23-15, Lady Tigers, as we recap scoring for Clay Center. Again, led by Edwards with 8, 4 apiece for Molly McGee and Savannah Bloomdahl. Boston Craig has 2. Off the bench, Berkeley Dieselback and Laura Hammond with 2 apiece. Jade Richter adds a free throw. 7 Clay Center players have scored. 19 points in the first quarter, held to a pair of second quarter field goals. For Marysville, Casey Rush with 9 of 12 first quarter points. Carly Milner has 2, Aubrey Dressman 2 free throws, and a Weitzel 2 free throws. Marysville with 12 in the first, 3 in the second, first half total of 15. It's 23-15, Tigers at the half.
If you're 50 or over, it may be time to switch your auto and home insurance. The AARP Auto and Home Insurance Program from the Hartford is now available through the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville. Discover rates, benefits, and service designed for AARP members, plus extra savings when you insure both your auto and home. Call the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville at 619-6220. That's 619-6220, or visit copelandinsurance.net. Certain policy features not available in all states. Applicants are individually underwritten. Hartford Fire Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut.
Santa told me you wanted a new job this year for Christmas, and he has the perfect one for you. Landau in Marysville offers options for various occupations with competitive wages, $2 an hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, advancement opportunities with raises, profit sharing, Christmas bonuses, and that's just the monetary side of this gift. The Landau sleigh is full of health insurance, 401k benefits, life insurance, and more. Don't wait for Santa. Apply today at landau.com. Equal opportunity employer, vets, and disability.
Discover a little bit of everything at the Marysville Mercantile, your one-stop shop for bulk goods, sweet candy, fresh bakery treats, and so much more. Browse new and used home decor, unique finds, and vintage pieces that bring charm and character to your home. Located at Highway 77 and Elm Street in Marysville, they're open Thursday and Friday from 8 to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 8 to 4. Everyday shopping meets one-of-a-kind treasures at the Marysville Mercantile.
When the temperature drops, you need more than just propane. You need peace of mind. That's where Kramer Oil comes in. They keep your home, farm, or business running no matter the weather. From keeping your family warm to fueling your livestock operations, you can count on Kramer Oil for safe, dependable service and competitive pricing. Stay ahead of winter. Call Kramer Oil today, because a warm home starts with a name you trust. Kramer Oil, family serving families since 1976.
Clay Center girls leading Marysville 23-15. Just one other update out of the league. Abilene off to a 2-0 start. They haven't had that for a long time. Abilene Cowgirls lead Augusta 26-11. Early season NCKL, and most of the teams are just now moving into the league matches. Chapman and Wamego undefeated 3 starts. Rock Creek's got a win. Abilene 2-1. Oh, they did lose one after a 2-0 start. Concordia, Marysville 1-1, then Clay Center winless 2 starts. But Clay Center leads Marysville here tonight. It's 23-15 at the half. Well, let's see. Marysville Wrestlers were in action, hosted Wamego last evening, and I don't have any final results on that one, I hate to say. So they're going to come back in action soon. Not finding what I'm looking for, and that was the wrestling roster. I would catch up with that along the way, but it's a busy start to the month of December before it all goes quiet for the Christmas break. The kids get a little reprieve until 2026. We've got games next week on Tuesday with Rock Creek coming in here, Concordia next Friday. And then Marysville comes back on that Monday, the 5th of January in Centralia. Bulldog Pep Band entertaining across the way. Boys teams on the court warming up. Girls at the half. Clay Center leading Marysville 23-15.
Raising cattle is a business. And when your business needs a financial resource, we're a good company to call on. As your ag banking resource, we've gained a lot of experience over the years, working with local producers, lending a hand. Talk to us. You'll be raising your livestock in good company. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Harsh winters in our area can drive up your energy cost. Protect your home and wallet this year by stopping at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Seal drafty windows and doors with weather stripping and draft stoppers. Grab durable window and door wrap or new ductwork and replace your furnace filter for improved energy efficiency, lower repair cost, and a more comfortable home. Visit Hometown Lumber in Marysville or Axtell Lumber today to protect your home and stay warm this winter.
Stop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
For top-notch service for your vehicle, look no further than Honeyman Auto Sales and Service right here in Marysville. Expert care and maintenance with fast turnaround time to ensure your vehicle runs smoothly and safely. Don't compromise on quality and get back on the road today. This is Ty Lumley with Honeyman Auto Sales and Service. You can find us on Facebook or stop by East Highway 36 in Marysville.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
At Kinsley Mortuary and our family of funeral chapels, our funeral directors are experts in helping to create meaningful services that are unique and honor you or your loved one in ways that are special. Personalize a service with options that meet your expectations and budget. From traditional burial or cremation, choose from a full service, memorial celebration, or something more private for the family. In your time of need or through advanced planning, contact Kinsley Mortuary, Haddon Funeral Chapel, Hanover Mortuary, the Axtell Landreth Funeral Home, or Ward Funeral Home.
The Corner Bistro and Diner, formerly the Empty Cup in Marysville, has you covered. They've got all your favorites: delicious breakfast, mouth-watering sandwiches, sizzling barbecue, fresh-made pizza, and hearty entrees. Plus, don't forget their specialty coffee bar, the sweet treats, and pastries to start your day right. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9, and Sunday and Monday, 7 a.m. to 3. Come down to the Corner Bistro and Diner, where great food and good company meet. Follow them on Facebook for updates.
Among our fine sponsors, One Marysville invites you to the Christmas celebration as it continues in Marysville tomorrow. Pony Express Partnership for Children Pancake Breakfast from 8 to 10. They can meet and greet with Santa Claus. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, Zootopia 2 shows at the Astro 3 Theaters. It's a free movie at the Astro. And then it's reindeer games and baking with Mrs. Claus at the Art Center. That's tomorrow from 1 until 4. Kids can decorate cookies and make some ornaments, play some games, and enjoy other activities in Marysville while you're doing your Christmas shopping. An invitation from One Marysville. They want to thank everybody that came out last weekend for Santa's Parade and all the other activities. Clay Center Tigers leading 23-15, make that 25-15 on a Lily Edwards score, top of the key. Her first since the first quarter. If you joined us late, Lily had all 8 of her points in the first quarter. Marysville's Casey Rush had all 9 of her points in the first quarter. As that second stanza became a defensive stalemate, going 4-3, Lady Tigers. They're back up by double digits on a 10-point advantage. And taking the ball right to left, it's back in the Tigers' hands. Marysville turnover, by the way. Layup just below the free throw line by Edwards, missed. Tracked out of bounds off the red and black. Ben Wertenberger was our guest on the Coach's Corner tonight. That airs Friday evenings on KNDY. Scott Brown talked to us last week. Edwards in the paint for a score, back-to-back baskets. Ben Wertenberger will talk between affairs. We'll air that commentary as part of our continued coverage tonight. Here's Aubrey Dressman coming in the lane, gets her first layup and score from the field. It's 27-17. So 7 points in the second quarter. Teams have 6 points already inside a minute of the second half. Bulldogs left to right. Play in the paint. Casey Rush, double pump, little off balance, doesn't fall. Follow underneath by Carly Milner, doesn't drop. Another offensive board, it's Brinley Wolf. Playing in the paint to Aubrey Dressman, fouled on the left-handed layup attempt. Dressman, who went 2 of 4 at the line in the first half. Marysville was 5 of 8. She's back at the stripe for a pair. Fouled by Miley Millie McGee, her second. Free throw missed. Bloomdahl, their senior center, has 3 fouls. McGee joins Craig with 2 fouls each for the Tigers. And Dressman up the line again. Missed again. So just 50% at the line for Marysville with 10 opportunities so far tonight. Ball was fought for on the far side with out of bounds. Spicer keys it inbounds for MHS. Dalton Heist shouting instructions to his defense working out there. Pressure on that far side. Rush is tripped up, goes to the court, becomes a five-player scramble. Play center calls time to keep possession. 6:25 to play in the third. Tigers lead 27-17.
This is Stacy Latta, your local farmers insurance agent. Proud to be a Marysville Bulldog booster. Whether it's your home, car, or family's future, we're here to help you protect what matters most. As part of this community, I'm dedicated to serving my neighbors with personal service and reliable coverage for your needs. Call me at 785-562-5169 or stop by and see me. Stacy Latta, your local farmers insurance agent today. And go Bulldogs.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Bruna Law, LLC in Marysville and Seneca can assist with civil litigation, including accidents, injury insurance claims, business or real estate disputes, estate planning, including wills, trusts, and estate administration, and business and succession planning, as well as real estate contracts, deeds, and escrow services. Contact Anthony Bruna with Bruna Law, LLC, with offices in Marysville and in Seneca.
Second half underway. 6:10 remains third quarter. It's 27-17 Clay Center. Tigers with the ball. Pass kicked out from underneath, off the wing. Out front to Edwards. Backs it out in center court. Takes a handoff to the far side, guarded by Rush. Tigers are patient with possession. Lily Edwards' three is good. Her first long ball. She's tried a handful here tonight. Third score in the second half. All three baskets belong to Edwards. And she had 31 her last outing. She's at 15 here tonight. Players go to a scramble again, a jump ball whistle. As Emma Sparks checks in. Now she's got two first half fouls. Came off the bench for MHS. Bulldogs single score in the second half. In fact, only a single field goal since the first quarter. Crashing into traffic right side of the lane, Brindley Wolf was fouled. This is Molly McGee's second. Fouls are starting to add up against Clay Center. Not a bad situation as yet, but of notice. Wolf free throw is good. And boy, now Marysville can just start taking advantage of these trips to the line. That's 6 of 11. Count them both for Brindley Wolf. Cuts the lead to 11. Clay Center in quest of their first win of the season on the road here tonight. In the paint. Quick shot by Molly McGee doesn't fall. Bulldogs bring it left to right. Far side corner miss for Holly. Collision out front on the rebound. Results in a foul whistle. Brindley Wolf, her first team foul. Here's Berkeley Giesel back in the lineup for Clay Center. Boy, their bench is young. A junior, sophomore, and a pure freshman for Dalton Ice. Starting 3 seniors and 2 juniors. They graduated. A lot of experience last year. Clay Center came off a 17-6 finish, lost first round of the 4A state playoffs to 8. Pass tipped out of bounds baseline, stays with the Tigers. There's Leah Wertenberger in the Marysville lineup. Coach Ben Wertenberger's gone 10 deep every night out this season. Crossing the free throw line, little collision as Gieselbeck keeps it in play. Nothing doing down low for Molly McGee. Lily Edwards to the paint, draws double team pressure. She was fouled. Count the basket for Lily Edwards with all 4 second-half field goals for the Tigers. Foul inside by Wurtenberger. It's her first, second team foul. Here's Edwards at the line, first time tonight. Add the free throw. It's 33-19. Edwards with 8 in the first, scoreless in the second, has added 10 points here in the third. And a steal coming to the lane. Tigers play the transition underneath too deep is Miley McGee. I want to keep calling her Miley. Oh, it is one L. I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe that's why I'm pronouncing it Miley. As I always coach my younger announcers, pick one version and stick with it. Mine's been Millie, Molly, and all over the court here tonight. Casey Rush in the paint. Devil of a time between defenders. She was tripped up and lost control. Out of bounds. Boston Craig back at the Tiger lineup. Maurice Packett checks in on the other side. Kind of just slow to a crawl here. The officials are taking a minute to chat about dinner after the game. Tigers up 14. Biggest lead in the ball game. On 10, Lily Edwards scores since halftime. Boy, they can make her look good, they'll succeed. The challenge is going to be spreading the wealth, the opportunities. They'll need some balance before this season's said and done. Edwards, a little off balance, right baseline doesn't go. Falls to Dressman, who brings it back. Scooting underneath, pass to the far side corner. Shot off the wing, missed for Emma Sparks. Marysville, I don't even know if they're shooting in single digits. It could be like 0. Just the long balls just will not fall or will not come close to falling. Pressure on the far side. Good D by Rush. The ball is stolen away by Packett. Here comes Marysville. Cross court to the near side. Sparks out front, got away from Packett. Edwards with the loose ball. Challenges a pair of defenders spinning to her left. Lily Edwards makes it look so easy. 12 of her 20 points since halftime. It's 35-19. A 1-1 Marysville team struggled with a tough Valley Heights defense in the opener. Played well for a 6-point win the following night versus Sabetha. Here's Reese Packett. Finally bought a no-look shot from the far corner. The first field goal off the bench. And with timeout on the floor, Bulldogs. Marysville's trailing 35-21 with 2 minutes left in the third.
In today's world, everyone is searching for answers. If cows are laying down, will it rain? Does gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years? How about Bigfoot? With so many mysteries, it's nice to have one clear answer. Fiber. Blue Valley Technologies proudly provides a robust fiber network with symmetrical speeds and unmatched reliability. And with 24/7 support, we are always here when you need us. Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet, because some things just shouldn't be a mystery.
At Sunflower Community Credit Union, we're proud to give back to our community through initiatives like Debit for a Difference, a program that provides local educators with grants for their classrooms, which helps them make a difference in our schools. Along with Save at School, an innovative way for students to learn the value of saving money. Kids can open their very own savings account, making financial education fun and accessible. Join Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville and become part of a financial family committed to your success and the success of our community.
One other halftime score, and Concordia girls lead Smoky Valley 34-8. We mentioned Abilene girls leading Augusta 26-11. Here is Clay Center 35, Marysville 21. Tiger possession with under 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. We got a late start tonight. Edwards driving off the right side, lays it in, falls off the back of the rim. Rush with the Marysville board. Bulldogs were down 8 at the half, trailing by 14 here. Steal, a third here tonight for Lily Edwards. Going to the cup again and missing again. This one rolls flat off the rim. So back-to-back misses for the Tiger standout. Savannah Bloomdahl is back in, was out on 3 fouls. Bulldog possession. Pass down low, knocked out of bounds by Bloomdahl, going to right to work. With a 6-foot frame and a long reach, yeah, she could bat that ball away. Red and black inbounds baseline. Far side fake by Packett, comes below the free throw line. She was fouled. Reese is at the line for a pair. Miley McGee, her third personal. So 3 on McGee and Bloomdahl, with 2 each on Craig and Molly McGee. Packett got the free throw. Reese Packett, second free throw, short. Nice job by Rush. Scooted around the defender underneath and got the offensive board. Crowd's kind of gone silent. We don't have a bad crowd here tonight. Not full house, but man, had a lot to cheer about. Double team pressure on the near side. Pass to the forecourt. Stolen by Edwards. 4th steal here tonight. She'll launch from 3. It rims off. Rush is down with the board. Leaving 45 seconds. It's a 13-point affair. HS offense spreads it outside the arc. Coming to the lane. They have it intercepted by Boston Craig. Shouldn't have happened. Now a chance for Clay Center to work clock. On the double-digit lead, we're under 20. Edwards pulls it up at midcourt. Guarded by Rush. Clock under 10. Wide open under the basket. Oh, should have been a gimme for Miley McGee. Dalton Heist was trying his best to get Lily Edwards' attention. That McGee had been alone for quite some time under the hoop, but she clutched. Here's a foul whistle, a 4th on Miley McGee, bringing Marysville's Hannah Weitzel to the line, where she's perfect tonight on 3 of 3 now. Emma Sparks is back in. Under 4 seconds left. Quite a turn of events. Clay Center really should have had a gimme on that bunny underneath. Missed it and then added another foul to what's a growing problem for the Tigers. Weitzel got them both. Trims that lead to 11. Here's a run and gun shot high off the glass for Edwards at the buzzer. 3 in the books as Clay Center girls lead Marysville 35-24.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Looking for a solid career in construction? Inline Construction is now hiring, from skilled carpenters to hardworking laborers. Mileage paid to and from the job site, health insurance, retirement benefits, and even a free cafeteria plan for lunches. At Inline Construction, your hard work builds more than projects. It builds your future. Apply today and join the Inline Construction team.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, buddy, what do you want for Christmas this year?
want Mom and Dad to get me a new car from Crownover Auto Sales in Marysville. They have any type of ride you can think of, and if they don't have it, they can just find it just in time for Christmas.
Make the holiday special this year by stopping at Crownover Auto Sales in Marysville. Tell them the big man himself sent you. Ho, 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 ho.
It's 35-24. Clay Center up by 11, opening the fourth quarter here. Tigers winless in 2 starts, losses to Riley County and Beloit. Marysville 1-1, a loss to Valley Heights, a win versus Sabetha. But Marysville's got some makeup work to do. The only lead they've had was their first score in the ball game. Trailed by 7 into the first, 8 at the half. Casey Rush getting to work underneath. Her first score since the first quarter, and she cuts the lead to 9. Tiger basketball. Again, they've got some foul trouble to contend with. Riley McGee, 4 fouls. Savannah Bloomdahl, they're big inside with 3. Boston Craig, Molly McGee have 2 apiece. For a young team that goes all underclassmen off the bench with a junior, a sophomore, and a pair of freshmen that we've seen tonight. Tigers take time out with 7:16 remaining and our score 35-26.
Farmers, they're the lifeblood of America. The men and women who tackle the toughest jobs to put clothes on our backs and food on our tables. They might do it quietly, but their genuine values and tireless work ethic are an inspiration to us all. Some might say farming is a thankless occupation, so that's why we're taking the time to say thanks. Farm Bureau Financial Services, protecting what matters most.
Patrick Booty in Marysville is your local agent with Marshall County, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
You have a partner you can trust with your business accounting, farm, or personal tax returns at Free CPA in Marysville. They know the ins and outs of the IRS rules and regulations and pledge to work with you to maximize your returns and allow every deduction that you're entitled to. Call today and set up an appointment to discuss your accounting and tax preparation needs. Phone Free CPA at 785-562-2791 or stop by 8th and Broadway, downtown Marysville.
Max Pulaski has Washington County hosting Lincoln on FM 95.5 tonight. College action, K-State and KU both afternoon affairs tomorrow. We're right back here on Tuesday night. Here's a pass stolen by Casey Rush. Bulldogs take it away. They've trimmed the lead to 9. We're just over 7 minutes and counting in the ball game. Quick perimeter passes. Down low to Rush between defenders. Turns and shoots for 2. Rush with a pair of scores in the fourth quarter after she hadn't scored since the first quarter. She's got 13 tonight, and that lead is diminished to 7 for a Clay Center team that's trying to work clock. On Edwards with the ball out front. Guarded by Brees Packett. What an assignment for the young sophomore. Forced a turnover. Tiger turnover, giving Marysville possession, and all of a sudden, the Bulldog faithful have a little something to cheer about. Now, can they convert with some scores? Outside, Casey Rush, scoring has been non-existent. Here's Wolf on a miss out of the corner, but a nice offensive board by Dressman keeps it in play. Pass to Rush. Tipped away from behind. She was fouled by Savannah Bloomdahl. That's going to be her fourth. So 2 starters have 4 fouls each. That's Bloomdahl and Miley McGee. And Bloomdahl comes out. Inbounds to Packett from the corner. Wide open is the air ball. Stays with the Bulldogs on the tip to the Marysville bench. Trying to rally a comeback here. Playing the paint. Casey Rush turns on a defender. Shot off the front of the rim doesn't go. Tigers finally corral a board. Lara Hammond. And now they slow it down again. We're just under 6 minutes remaining. Aubrey Dressman forcing a steal. 2-on-2. Dressman feeding Hannah Weitzel on a left-handed layup for the score. And Marysville's back within 5. They trailed by 14. Midcourt, a wound-up Marysville team. Rush on a tip steal to Dressman. Aubrey turns it back out in the forecourt. Don't let the momentum get ahead of you. Pass on the far side, tracked down by Weitzel. She's charged with traveling. Still, what a comeback. Puts Marysville in a position to compete. And for how much of this night were we able to say that? Rush is going to pick up Edwards at midcourt. Fires a pass to Molly McGee, wide up the far side. Molly takes the dribble to the corner, forcing a baseline drive. She's forced out of bounds, but it came off Marysville's defender. That's Brindley Wolf. There's Kinley Holly checking in for Packett. 5:07 left, 5-point affair here. In the paint, soft touch. Doesn't drop. For McGee. Marysville can cut the lead to a single score. How would that look? Weitzel to Dressman near the lane. Kicks it off to Wolf on the right side. Pass back to the lane, knocked down by Molly McGee. Tigers stay in the driver's seat now, 4:40 and counting. Edwards lost her dribble between her legs out front, did a nice job of making it look clean. Passes near side, defenders are sticking like glue. Driving around the right side, here's Lily Edwards fouled on the run by Aubrey Dressman. It's her first. Mortenberger's in for Marysville. Miley McGee and Savannah Bloomdahl are back in with 4 fouls each for Clay Center. Pair of shots in the lane will not fall for Savannah Bloomdahl just in the lineup. They're big at 6 foot. Couldn't get it over the rim. Still a 5-point affair. Steal by Edwards. Turning on 2 defenders. Left alone in the paint, Lily Edwards with the score. That's 23 points for Edwards. Ben Wertenberger wants a timeout with 3:54 left. Marysville trailing 37-30.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Alliance is now World Insurance. While the name has changed, we're back at home on Broadway in Marysville. As always, providing the dependable service that you've counted on when it comes to your crop protection. Let us shop for the best value and the right options for your farming operation and acres. Call or stop by World Insurance. We're next door to Blue River Eye Care, downtown Marysville.
Principal Tim Woodcock pressed into service as our PA announcer here tonight. Brian's not in the house. Hey, we had one of our Sports Booster winners as an officiate in the JV girls game. Silas Miller was back. He's a sophomore down at K-State, running track. He was our Sports Booster Club Scholarship winner 2 years ago. 37-30. Clay Center, a 7-point advantage. Was double that. Not that far back. We're at 3:45 remaining as Marysville has possession. Perimeter passes. Out front, Dressman. Far corner, shot by Kinley Holly missed. Rebound is tipped in the lane. Tie-up whistle. That was a reach-in on Savannah Bloomdahl. The Clay Center fans thought it was a foul. Goes to the Bulldogs on possession with 3.5 remaining. Wolf on the inbounds, near side to Holly. Miss again. Molly McGee brings it down for the Tigers. 2-score, 7-point lead, 3:15 and counting. Pass to the lane, stolen by Kenley Holly. Marysville getting chance after chance. Their defense has given it to them, but the offense hasn't been able to convert. And here's another Lily Edwards steal. At least half a dozen here tonight. She's going to back it out on the far side, directing traffic. Guarded by Wolf. Down to 2:45. I think Clay Center has to be afraid of is this foul situation. Another steal for Kenley Holly. Here's Marysville with 2:35 left. Got to find a way to convert scores. Rush takes some pressure off. Aubrey Dressman, the assist to Rush, and the lead is down to 5. 37-32. .210 remains. Dalton Heiss watching his team, arms crossed on the near side bench. Most of the ball handling. Edwards tripped up, coming between defenders. She was fouled. Leah Wertenberger second. Down to 2 minutes left. It's 37-30. Here comes some fresh faces. Reese Packett, Hannah Weitzel in the Marysville lineup. Tigers with the ball and the lead. They've had the lead nearly all the way. Top 7 at the end of 1, 8 at the half, 9 at the end of 3. Pass coming in down low. Guarded shot. Molly McGee high off the glass. Doesn't fall. Wolf. Rebound leaves a minute 40. 2-score ball game. Driving the lane. Wolf. Shot blocked. Stolen by Lily Edwards. Challenged the wrong defender there. And we're down to a minute 20 left. Just a pair of team fouls for Marysville on the boards. Ben Wertenberger is trying to wave his defenders out there. They can be a little more aggressive with a couple fouls to give. We're down to 110. 5-point affair. Edwards, the ball handler, reach-in foul by Dressman. Finally caught the attention on the far side. It's her second. 13. Boy, the interesting part would be if Clay Center needed fouls. They're in foul trouble. They've only got one on the board here in Q4. Timeout on the floor with 1:04 remaining. Clay Center still on top, 37-32.
Happy holidays from Reflections in downtown Marysville, your locally owned Hallmark Gold Crown store. During the holiday shopping season, stop and see what Reflections has to offer. From keepsake ornaments that bring joy, toys for the kids, and the perfect gift for that KU, K-State, or Chiefs sports fan. We have Hallmark cards, Yankee candles, and so much more. Open 7 days a week during December. Shop Reflections and leave with something you never knew you needed. That's Reflections in downtown Marysville.
So much more than your favorite Hallmark store.
We don't create problems. We solve them. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
Clay Center maintaining a 37-32 advantage. It's as close as Marysville's been since way back when. There's a minute 4 left. Tiger basketball. A comeback effort for Marysville, outscoring Clay Center 8-2 in this fourth quarter run. Off balance between defenders, in trouble on the far side is Boston Craig. Finally, she's fouled by Reese Packett. It's a first. Marysville nearly forced a turnover there. Just under a minute. To imagine Marysville trailed by double digits much of the way. Dressman fouled, her third. That's 5 team fouls. Going to send him to the line with 56 seconds. Marysville trying to get him to the line early enough to have some time to work with. Here's Craig at the stripe, first time tonight. Clay Center's only shot 3 free throws. This one's good. Make it 4 free throws on the night. Extending the lead to 6 and make it a 3-possession affair. Craig shot rims out. Bulldogs need a couple of unanswered baskets. They've got time, 50 seconds left. Weitzel thought about it, top of the key, then worked to the far side. Dressman looking for rush, no opportunity underneath. Wolf from the left side, left-handed layup off the back of the rim. Got her on board between defenders. Tie-up whistle belongs to the Tigers. I wasn't sure which way they were going with it. 35 seconds left. Clay Center by 6 with the ball. Reese Packett's in. Now, Marysville has made it interesting late, but is it a little too late? Anna Sparks is in. Long pass, far sideline, got away. Dressman, nice pass off to Sparks. Here's Marysville with 25 seconds left. Not a lot of time to be choosy. Dressman left baseline. Shot is good for Aubrey Dressman. She's got half a dozen of her 8 points in this second half. Brings the lead down to 4. It's 38-34. With timeout, we're just under 18 seconds left.
Whether you're a full-time rancher or part-time adventure seeker, make sure your ATV, UTV, quad, or side-by-side are protected. At Blue Valley Insurance, we carry a range of policies that cover different types of risks to your off-road vehicles. Maybe someone gets injured, property gets damaged, or a collision with a vehicle or fence. The right insurance can help with out-of-pocket costs. Ride with confidence, knowing you're protected with Blue Valley Insurance of Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
For reliable trash pickup and roll-off service, call on Temps Disposal. Containers sized to meet your needs for residential, commercial, and construction jobs. Always prompt and professional, Temps Disposal serves Marshall, Washington, and Gage counties. Let them go to work for you. If it's their weekly collection schedule or one-time pickups for construction, moving, or cleanup, Temps Disposal in Marysville is a phone call away at 785-562-5360.
Concordia over Smoky Valley tonight, 50-16. Concordia 2-1 on the season. They're in here a week from tonight. 38-34. Marysville has cut the lead to 4 points, but there's just 15 seconds on the clock with Edwards still in backcourt. Far sideline, double team. Lily Edwards is fouled with just under 9 seconds left. Well, she's not who you want to send to the free throw line, but beggars can't be choosers, and Casey Rush picks up a second foul whistle, sending Edwards to the line for only the second time tonight. It's good. Extending the lead, 39-34. Weitzel's back in for the Bulldogs. Edwards can make it a 6-point lead, rolls off the rim. Rush rebound. Here's Dressman across midcourt. Near corner. Air ball on a long 3. Falls to Miley McGee. And the Tigers can play it out for a win on the road. They escape with a 39-34 win to go. 1-2 on the season, while Marysville falls to 1-2. 39-34, our final here tonight.
Napa know-how.
Locally owned, locally operated, your Napa Parts store in Marysville offers Napa Parts and accessories, plus the tools, equipment, and supplies you need to get every job done right the first time. The right tools at the right price, plus Napa know-how. From your locally owned and locally operated Napa Parts store in Marysville, Enan's Automotive.
Napa know-how.
Feeling stuck in a state of compensation stagnation? Another year, no raise? Then let State Farm agent John Bannister help you get to a better state with a discount double check that can stretch your hard-earned dollars a little further. Discounts that could add up to 40% and put a few $100 extra in your pocket. Discounts vary from state to state. See John Bannister, State Farm agent, 1022 Broadway, Marysville.
When you roller, send for Schroller.
For complete body repair, see Jeff at Schroller Collision Center. A family business for several generations, let Jeff and his quality crew help you with your auto needs. Schroller Collision Center, 701 Carolina, 562-3546.
Kickafer and Bussing, certified public accountants in Marysville and now in Seneca, are qualified and available to assist you with all of your income tax and accounting needs. Stop by and visit Ken Kickafer, Kent Bussing, or their staff of certified public accountants and paraprofessionals. For prompt and friendly service, contact Kickafer and Bussing at their two locations, 1100 Broadway in Marysville at 562-2100 or 508 Main Street in Seneca at 336-2400 to set up an appointment. Kickafer and Bussing, where quality begins.
Well, a great comeback effort for Ben Wertenberger's team falls short. 39-34, Tigers hold on for the win tonight, overcoming foul trouble. Well, Marysville had a strong start, a strong finish. It was that 20-some minutes in the middle that just kind of went ho-hum as the Bulldogs absolutely could not buy an outside shot tonight. The inside got crowded time and again. Casey Rush with a strong start had 9 points in the first quarter, but then was scoreless in the second and third stanzas. Again, it was Marysville just dead from outside tonight, about 50% from the free throw line as they put play center in foul trouble. Savannah Bloomdahl and Miley McGee will finish with 4 fouls each. Nobody fouled out for Clay Center. They really backed it off down the stretch and followed Lily Edwards to the win with 23 points tonight. She had 31 their last outing, so Marysville was able to contain her some. She had 8 in the first. What'd she score? 10 in the third quarter, and then finished with 23 points for a high score. Recap on the ball game. Tigers, Lily Edwards with 23, 4 apiece for Molly McGee and Savannah Bloomdahl. Boston Craig had 3. Berkeley Gieselbeck, Lara Hammond off the bench with 2 each. Jade Richter with a free throw. Tigers go 1 and 2. Marysville's Casey Rush had 12 points tonight. Aubrey Dressman finishes with 8, 6 of those 8 in the second half. 2 apiece for Carly Milner and Brindley Wolf. 6 points off the bench for Hannah Weitzel and 3 for Reese Packett. 39-34. Clay Center. Both teams go 1 and 2 on the season. Boys squads on the floor warming up. Ben Wertenberger was a guest on the coach's corner tonight. Marysville girls coach. We'll talk to him following news and weather. Brief timeout on TNDY.
When it comes to taking care of your vehicle, trust the team that treats you like family. Spellmeyer Automotive in Marysville. We're family-owned and operated, proudly serving our community with honest, reliable auto care. From routine oil changes to major repairs, we're the local shop you can count on. At Spellmeyer Automotive, we believe in quality work, fair prices, and treating every customer like a neighbor. Because you are. Family-driven, trust local, and drive confident. With Spellmeyer Automotive in Marysville, your hometown pros, keeping you moving.
Tune for the Coach's Corner on KNDY each evening following sports at around 5:20. With Monday Spotlight, Southern and Della Rodell. Tuesday, Centralia and Axtell. Wednesday, Lynn and Hanover. Thursday, Frankfort and Valley Heights. And Fridays, Washington County and Marysville. Tune in for the Coach's Corner. Plus live coverage of Marysville home and away games on AM 1570, FM 94.1, and area games live on FM 95.5.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? And is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Hi, I'm Liz Warren, your Marysville Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Contact me, Liz Warren, today at 785-562-5533. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are you done yet? I need to get ready.
Well, maybe you should have gotten up sooner.
You've been in there for an hour. Come on, I need in there.
Does this happen at your home? Would you like to eliminate all the yelling and buy a bigger house? Well, you can by talking with United Bank and Trust about home loans. Go online to www.ubankonline.com or head to your local branch to visit with a loan officer. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.